want you to take a minute and think about that question. What are you doing? You know, as I thought about that question, there are so many different tones and so many different ways to think about that question. But I think it's a question that God could probably ask each one of us, and all of us would probably have different answers. What are you doing? I think every toy we have at our house runs on batteries. You know what I'm talking about? When I was a kid, I got to where I didn't want to buy any toys with batteries anymore. You know why? Because I knew when the batteries died, I'd probably never get any more batteries. I remember going to a friend's house and I'd see toys that didn't work anymore. They were dead. They needed batteries, right? I had toys, but I never had batteries. At our house, every toy we have runs on batteries. Just this week, Ryan brought me his big RC. Ain't that right? He perked up. He brought me his big RC. Dad, can we get some batteries for it? I said, sure. I opened the bottom of it. It takes 8 AA's. How many things do you have in your house that takes 8 batteries? Most of the remotes like 2, 4. It takes 8. Well, guess what? We didn't have any batteries. So you know what his next question was? Can you go get some batteries? So I drive down, I get some batteries, I bring them back. I put all 8 AA's in there. It's probably like $6 for that many batteries, right? Because I don't buy the cheap ones. They don't last very long. I put all the batteries in, I get this thing turned over, and I hit the little remote control. It don't do anything. It don't light up, it don't squeak, it don't act like it wants to work. So then I noticed the remote control, it has a little flap on the back of it, right? Except it's got this little bitty screw in it, one that's smaller than the bottom of the car, because it don't take 8 AA's, right? It probably takes like 2 AA's. And the reason I don't know what it takes, I'll get to here in just a second. So I realized I probably didn't even need the 8 AA's. I probably just need to fix this remote control. So I noticed that I don't have a screwdriver that will fit this thing. It's too little. So I do what every other man would do, pocket knife. Pointy pocket knife. This will do the trick, right? So I fool around with that thing for 5, 10 minutes. I put it down a couple times and he would holler and make me try it again. I wasn't having any luck with it. I finally get it to the point where that thing is so stripped, right? I'm that kid, right? Dad, you had that kid, you tell them, you're going to strip it. You're going to strip it, don't it? I'm that kid, right? I did that. So I get that thing so stripped that I can't even get it out. Well, then when I finally find a Phillips screwdriver that's small enough to go in there, that thing is so stripped that I still can't get it out. So guess what's still not working at the Parson house? The RC car. We probably gave $5 for the car at the Goodwill, and it's got $30 worth of batteries in it right now that it don't need because it don't work, and I can't get the cover off the back of the remote. But you know, things got so messed up when I tried that pocket knife on the screw, and it got so messed up, the principle that I've learned there is that pocket knife was not created to take that screw out. That's not what it's for. If I continue to use that pocket knife in ways that it's not supposed to, I'm probably going to mess things up. So I wonder this morning, you were created for a specific purpose. When God made you, He had something in mind. He has a purpose for you. You were created to do something for Him and His kingdom. Do you know what happens when you try to do something else with your life? Man, you mess it up. You mess it up. If you spend your life and your time and your days doing and being and becoming everything other than what God created you to do, things will be messed up. It makes me think about my life and our lives and all the things that we do that we know better. And it makes me think about all the things that we don't do that we know we ought to be doing. And I wonder if God looks at us and He asks you that question, what are you doing? I wonder how you could answer that.